The British Army's new artillery gun, the Archer howitzer. A 155mm 52 caliber gun mounted on a 6x6 articulated hauler. It's being tested out here in sub-zero temperatures, operating in the tough terrain of Finland on exercise dynamic front.
The soldiers have got a great purpose in that they have new equipment. We've been trying to understand how we can fight it better, how we can make it more survivable. So for them, it's an embodiment of some new equipment, and it is very potent. So we're realising how potent it is on this exercise by the increased weights of fire, by how quickly it can come in and out of action. And it's just really exciting to have a new piece of kit.
19th Regiment Royal Artillery are firing live rounds tactically with the system for the first time. The soldiers have only been using the Archers for a few months, and this is vital training to ensure they can deploy these battle-changing assets effectively. 14 of these Archer systems are in operation by the British Army. They're highly mobile and very easily deployable and can be operated by just one person. They're replacing the AS-90 and will be the stopgap between that and the Boxer-based artillery system. The war in Ukraine has shown the impact weaponry like this can have on the battlefield. British troops are deployed alongside NATO allies on this joint fire exercise. The French Army, alongside their Finnish hosts, as well as US soldiers, working together on this large-scale training mission.
It's fantastic for the Allied Rapid Reaction Corps to be here training in Finland and with the Finnish Army. For us, we are ready to deploy anywhere across NATO, so to be here in the high north of NATO, training in this environment and getting used to these conditions is really important for us. It's also really valuable to be training with the Finnish military. They've really welcomed us, and it's important for us to be able to train alongside them and to understand what we would need to do if we came here to support Finland, to deter and to defend.
This is the first time Finland has hosted a major military exercise since joining NATO, bringing their expertise to the alliance of operating in this environment. They use the K9 Thunder, that they call Thor's hammer, using their shoot and scoot tactics in the forests.
The K9 is a South Korean-made 155mm self-propelled howitzer, armoured, moves on tracks. It's a very good weapon system for the requirements of artillery in a modern combat, because it gives you a very good shoot and scoot capability. It's ready to fire in 60 seconds from stopping, and it's ready to move to the next firing position about 60 seconds after the last round has been shot.
And it's this multinational approach that's required to ensure the effectiveness of this defensive alliance. Here the French troops of the 93rd Mountain Artillery train on their Caesar howitzers, the system they've been using since 2008.
It's capable of delivering 155mm rounds up to 40 kilometers. It's very agile, very maneuverable. We can deploy to a lot of different terrain. We have engaged them in Afghanistan 10 years ago. We were operating in Mali. Our daily sandbox for us as a mountain troop is that kind of environment, so it's very versatile.
3,600 troops have come here to Lapland to test out their capability, making sure they can operate and secure NATO's eastern flank if it was ever threatened. So the Russian border is about 85 miles that way. And this is an ideal training area for practicing to deploy this heavy artillery. There's a firing area of about 1,200 square kilometres, and it's a very challenging area to exercise in. There's a lot of swamps, a lot of heavy vegetation here, which makes it ideal for practicing this delicate exercise. As well as the chance to train in this demanding environment, it's about ensuring the interoperability of Nato, working closely together at all levels.
We are working with the Finnish Army. I have some Finnish officers in my headquarters, so they are providing us the input at a core level of how Finland would operate. But equally, we're learning an awful lot from our Swedish colleagues to operate the Archers. So that it was built by Sweden, so we're actually getting the first-hand knowledge of how they operate Archer, and particularly how they operate it in this environment.
The Archer offers greater operational mobility, greater availability and reduced time into action for the British Army's artillery troops, an upgrade on the AS-90s previously used. And here in Finland, it's getting put to the test, proving its worth in a huge multi-nation mission right on the doorstep of Europe's greatest security threat. David Sivills-McCann, BFBS Forces News, Rovajarvi Training Area in Finland. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.